Hello, my lovely little artists. Welcome back. Today we are going to be making ourselves a super awesome bear with super textured fur. So the first thing you're going to need is some painting supplies. Now I'm using some watered down acrylics, using brown and white. These did not work super well for this project because it dries so quickly. So I would recommend using tempera or something that dries a bit slower. So I covered my paper with brown, and I'm adding just a little bit of white to get some interesting values in there. And then I used a couple simple tools that I found around the house. If you're in class with me, we'll use actual paint scrapers. But please don't use your fingers for this part, okay? You're just going to get your hands super dirty and then have to wash them immediately, and that's not fun. Okay, so I used the cotton ball to add some fuzziness, and I'm kind of scraping it with this cookie cutter to add some interesting lines, like some wiry fur. And now that part's all done, so we just need to let it dry. Once it is completely dry, then we can do the next part of the project. We're going to be working on the back side of it. That way you won't see the pencil lines when they are on the paper. Okay. So I have a bear stencil here that I'm using. I'm going to trace around the bear using my free hand to hold that stencil in place. Remember, the less you move it, the better it will come out. There's my bear outline. And of course, we're going to cut it out. Remember, this video is fast forwarded. You are going to take more time than I am to cut that bear out. Actually took me quite a while to do this in real time, especially with all those curves. Okay, make sure those scraps get into the garbage can. They should not be left on the floor. And then you can flip your bear over, and there he is, with all that super cool fuzzy texture on him. Now, to finish our bear off, I'm using an oil pastel. You could use a black crayon. Probably even a black Sharpie would work for this. And we're going to give him 2 eyes and a little button nose. I'm going to give him a mouth, which is just a W shape that's sort of curvy. And add a couple little lines on his paws to separate out his cute little bear toes. Now this guy's going to wander off for a minute, and we're going to make a cool background for him to sit on top of. So I've got this blue paper and a white oil pastel. Now the first thing I want you to do is draw a line across your paper. This is going to separate the ground from the sky. It's our horizon line. I decided to make a snowy scene, so I filled in the bottom. And then I'm making little circles to be snow in the sky. Please do not tap or stab your paper, okay? Just little circles will make those pretty dots. Those will show up better anyway. Okay, now we need to put our super cute bear onto the background. So grab a glue stick, flip it over. Remember, we put our glue on the white side of the bear. I'm getting plenty on him so he sticks down well. I'm going carefully around the edges, making sure all his feet, his little ears, his tail, all of those have glue on the back. Then I can stick him down. I'm going to gently press him down so all of those edges stay